Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
EA Sports presents 12 rounds of boxing.
Wladimir Klitschko's on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading the way here. Iron's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, his professional record stands at 55 wins, including 49 big knockouts and only 3 defeats. Wladimir Dr. Steel Hammer Klitschko. And his opponent across the ring, coming out of London, Iron.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. I think most people would probably figure if we were to make a checklist of the advantages and disadvantages you want in a fighter, superior hand speed would definitely be a big advantage. But you've trained many a guy who's been up against the guy with better hand speed. What have you told them?
Well, I've told them that that's only one dimension. That's only one thing. Turn that against them. Make it a kind of place where they can't use it.
Jab lands for Wladimir Klitschko there. He's had a lot of success throughout his career simply doing that. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Iron. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good defense, just covering up down low. That straight right unable to connect. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Iron. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Wladimir Klitschko's hurt by a big shot. So the bell to end that round gets him out of danger. But, Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
That's it.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
What's the best punch Wladimir Klitschko throws?
Oh, the right hand. I mean, the jab sets the table, and then, of course, he eats with the right hand. But if you pick one, it's the power of that right hand, the danger of that right hand.
You know, Wladimir Klitschko told us that he was going to target the body, and you saw right there he landed a thudding body punch.
Well, he's experienced enough, he's smart enough to understand that that will set up the headshots even more down the road.
Wladimir Klitschko has such command of his power, Teddy, and he's doing good work upstairs. That was a nice headshot.
Yeah, and it was set up on the back end. What I mean by that is he got his opponent to reach a little bit, and then he filled the spot.
10 seconds to go in this round. No, his opponent got away from that uppercut. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
The script for Wladimir Klitschko is always the same. Trying to target the right hand. He hit the target that time. And there it is, coming with the jab by Wladimir Klitschko.
Double up your jabs.
Halfway through this round here. Iron's left now getting into the mix.
You're doing great.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Let's go.
Wladimir Klitschko's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Well-placed shot came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. And a flush hook lands by Iron. Oh, what a hook upstairs. And that's the end of round 3.
Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Keep
Wladimir Klitschko's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Blocks that belt line well.
Left and right, left and right.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Wladimir Klitschko.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
He missed with that headshot. Good job staying away from the danger there.
Come on, kid, focus.
Wladimir Klitschko's left working well that time. Halfway through round number 4. Good block.
Pace yourself.
One.
All right, let's do it.
When you look over at Wladimir Klitschko, what's the weakness?
Well, you know, he doesn't have a China chin, but I think he might have a glass brain. And what I mean by that is when he's been beaten, he's been broken down. He not just hit on the chin and he collapsed, but broken down. You can break him down a little bit.
And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Wladimir Klitschko.
Let's see some detail.
Little head hunting with the left. Flush right hand to the body. Excellent jab by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko smashed up top. And that does it for this round. Iron's cornermen have been with him for quite some time. They know exactly what to say to hit upon those key points, to encourage him a little bit, to give him a little bit of a boost after coming off a round that was less than stellar. He got tagged in that last round. Wladimir Klitschko's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now, he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Well-targeted right hand by Wladimir Klitschko. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good, solid right hand by Iron. Wladimir Klitschko's left landing well. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Iron.
Let's go.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. How about that? Bombs away to the head by Iron. How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table and he went and ate.
Wladimir Klitschko's hit by a counter punch there. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. He's just having his way on the outside against the guy that can't afford to stay there.
No, he has to find a way to get inside. I have a little advice for him. Start moving your head and start working your way in without catching the punches on the way in.
Wladimir Klitschko stunned by that shot. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Iron. Goes up top with a big shot. Huge right hand gets to him. He's floored. Wladimir Klitschko's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Scoring with the right hand by Iron. A able to show you his blocking ability. Solid left hand to the head. Wladimir Klitschko's taking his man lightly because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before, deep waters, and he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
You send out the initial scouting report on Wladimir Klitschko, that's what you will see. Wladimir landing a jab. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Wladimir Klitschko's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Right to the body. There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Iron's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab.
Keep that head moving. You're not focused.
At the halfway point of round 7. Wladimir Klitschko's a seasoned pro, and old pros tend to fall into the same pattern. Nothing has changed with him stylistically since he's been knocked down in this fight.
Well, that falls right into that pattern or that cliche where old dogs can't be taught new tricks. Well, right now, he's going to have to come up with a trick or two, maybe, to survive this moment.
Oh, a good right hand by Iron. Wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Iron's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. And all of a sudden, the tables turn. Wladimir Klitschko's rocked.
What's good for you is good for him.
And round 7 comes to an end.
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with some head movement. That's it. Throw him off with head movement.
7 entertaining rounds so far. Wladimir Klitschko's up on your scorecard, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, well, he moves his head. Defensively, there's a lot of work to be done because he moves his head, Joe, but he does it with his hands down. And every once in a while, he gets caught clean.
An accurate left by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko's having a field day against his opponent. Now, if you're standing opposite him, you got to solve this, or else it's just going to snowball. It's going to go downhill quick. You're going to lose this fight.
No, you do, Joe. The conventional way, the standard way that everyone's used to seeing with a tall guy that's keeping range like this is you work your way in. But there's another way, too. Maybe you step out and you get him to give up his height, his range, invite him in a little bit, and then all of a sudden, bang, you slam the trap on him.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Iron.
Keep your distance.
Iron's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. All that size, all that leverage, and that pure athleticism of Wladimir Klitschko, and it comes in the form of the left hand that time. Solid right by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. With all that leverage, all that size, and with Wladimir Klitschko, do not discount the technique. He turns that right hand into a big-time weapon. Scores up top with a left. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Showing you some defense there with the block. Wladimir Klitschko's crushed by a right hand.
You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Just cover up.
We don't need that.
Tough to believe that he can turn things around quickly. Hard to believe, based on the end of that last round, that he was even able to survive.
Well, if you read up on Houdini, the great escape artist, it's hard to believe that he escaped some of the positions he was in. Remember that box with the chains around him and everything underwater? He got out of this.
Oh, what a huge power punch. Iron's now in a spot that many fighters have faced numerous times, and that is, how do you deal with seeing your own blood and knowing that you have incurred some serious damage? Look at that cut around the eye.
No, for a fighter to be able to move to the top, he's got to be tested in a lot of areas. Sometimes the test comes when he's hurt.
Big shot comes crashing home. It was as if Klitschko had a red target painted on him right there. Just before that knockdown, his opponent struck with ease.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wladimir Klitschko is able to beat the count. Let's see what Wladimir can offer up now. Halfway through the 9th round. A well-placed left hand up top. Good biting, snapping shot by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Precision work with the left hand by Wladimir Klitschko. Like the way he was able to hook to the gut there.
Back to the body.
And that's the end of round 9. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Iron's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Keep pushing.
Body shot, body shot.
What a forceful hook by Wladimir Klitschko. Good strong jab by Wladimir Klitschko. Iron's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
A solid, true uppercut by Wladimir Klitschko. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Iron. And just grabbing onto it. He shook him up with that right hand. Good work by Iron. Solid. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wladimir Klitschko's shaky right now. He survived the knockdown, but I don't know if he can take much more. Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Iron's right hand scores well. And round 10 comes to an end.
That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? You're doing good.
Hard to believe we're in this position as we look at Teddy's scorecard to start round number 11. It was only a few rounds ago. It was a much bigger gap on your scorecard.
Yeah, well, he understood. He came to terms with himself. He knew what he had to do. Now it's up to his opponent. Does he come to terms with himself? Does he start doing what he was doing early in the fight?
Wladimir Klitschko's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Good flush shot by Iron. Iron's right hand scores well that time.
Come on.
Big power punch by Wladimir Klitschko. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Iron's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Wladimir Klitschko's tagged. Momentum has shifted.
Well, it is a test of wills, and his will is being tested.
Able to dismiss it. A well-targeted hook landed by Wladimir Klitschko. What a revealing round we just saw. Each man was able to hurt the other. You really can tell how much is on the line here between these two.
Yeah, they both came here. I mean, they're in the best shapes of their career. They came here understanding what this fight means.
Here it is, the final round of what has been a closely contested battle. He just missed that shot up top. Wladimir Klitschko's hit by a big left hand. Iron's gaining momentum and starting to pour it on. That's a big right hand. And banging away he goes. Remember earlier he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Oh! Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wladimir Klitschko's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Unable to make an impact there by Wladimir Klitschko.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good move to get away from those ropes. Right hand downstairs.
You got this one.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Wladimir Klitschko's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Good right hand. Very, very close fight. But the envelope, please, will bring all the drama. Which way will the judges see this?
This is where they earn their money to be able to pick the right guy for tonight.
Iron's your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout. But no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.